कर्मणि प्रयोगस्य विषये अभ्यासः अनुवर्तते। कश्चित् प्रश्नः अस्ति चेत् पृच्छतु। So this should be quite straightforward, right? Like kartari, karmani, which we have seen. Like kartrupadam in kartari will be prathama vibhakti. So here example is given as ekvachana. It doesn't have to be always ekvachana, but for this purpose of conversion, namaskar. Purpose of conversion, this table is given. If kartari in kartari kartrupada is prathama ekavachanam, then karmani should be in the karmani that kartrupadam changes to tritiya vibhakti. Vibhakti changes, and karmani karma pada dvitiya ekavachana prathama ekavachana kriya pada prathama purusha. So what has happened in this example is given here, but you already done many examples, so I don't see you should be familiar with this. So let's take a couple more examples. If you have this book, Bhasha Pravesha Bhaga, Ditiya Bhaga, you can refer to that also. It's around page 140, 150. Saha patham pathati. So if we convert that to karmani, what is the karmani prayoga? Vijanti bhagini. Saha patham pathati. Can you hear me?
Yes. Okay.
Telangan Saha patham pathati. Tasya karmani रूपं
तेन पाठः पठ्यते.
तेन पाठः पठ्यते. तस्मिन्नेव पुस्तके उदाहरणानि दत्तानि. द्वितीयं वाक्यं तत्र छात्रः प्रश्नं पृच्छति. So if you change that to, what does it change to? छात्रः प्रश्नं पृच्छति.
छात्रेण प्रश्नः पृच्छ्यते.
So what should be the I'm referring to, I don't know how this is put here. Pruchya. Let me try this. Prachya is the kartari rupam. If you look at this here, bhava karmani rupam, bhava karma rupani, you get this pruchyate, etc. Okay? Pruchyate. Note that the dhatu is prachya. Remember that. But in these lakaras, which lakaras? 4 lakaras. Lat, lang, vidiling, lot. In these 4 lakaras, you can see here the prachya changes to pruchya. Refa changes to refa. Refa changes to rikara, as you see here. In lat lakara, pruchati, and but in lit it is just pra, there is no ru. Lut also there is no ru, and then lut ru, refa only. but in lot it is ru, and the lung it is ru, and then vidhiling it is ru, ashirling it is also ling, it is ru, and then lung there is no ru, lung there is no ru. Even if you go to this karmani prayoga, same thing, ru in the lat, and then we have lot ru, lung ru, vidhiling ru, ashirling different, ashirling is the middle one, and then the lung there is no ru, in the lung there is no ru. So those 4 lakaras, remember, it changes. The same rule applies to that, like a drishya changing to pasya also. But not exactly, because that is the change to the dhatu itself. Here dhatu is not changing, but its component refa is changing to ru. So there is some difference. But pra to pracha. Some examples like this we'll see. We'll come across this later. Okay, so now if you check pashyati, let's see. Drishya dhatu, kartari, we have seen that. If you go to karmani, drishyate, etc. Okay, so karmani remains a drishya only. Okay. Saha, what is the example? Chhatraha, chhatrena prashna pruchyate. Okay. Then next sentence here is Rajjala Mahodaya. Pachakaha tandulam pachati. पाचकः तण्डुलं पचति. प्रज्वलमहोदय अस्ति? Problem, can't hear. Vijayanti Bhagini, are you there?
Yes, sir. Pachakeena tandulah pachyate. I'm not sure. I don't know.
Correct. Pachyate. Pachakeena tandulah pachyate. Note that pach dhatu is ubhayapadi dhatu. So in the kartari prayoga, it could be both parasmayapadi and atmanayapadi. Pachakah tandulam pachati, pachakah tandulam pachate. Both are possible in the kartari, but when it changes to karmani, so it will remain pachyate. There is no kartari karm. In that there are no 2 forms in the karmani prayoga. Pachyate only. 2 different. No, there are no 2 different forms. Single form. Pachyate. Pachakena tandulah pachyate. The next one here is aham katham janami. Shubhasri beginning. Aham katham janami.
Aham katham janami. Aham tritiya.
Aham tritiya.
This escapes my mind over there.
Maya.
Oh, okay. Maya. Sorry, Mahadev, what is the sentence again?
Aham katham janami.
Aham katham janami. Maya kata. Kata.
Janami changes to.
Will it change to janye?
Good guess, but again think of the dhatu. What is the dhatu of janami?
Nyan, is it?
Janami.
To know.
No, to know. So janami.
Gyan, right? Is it gyan?
No, not jnana. So if you.
It's not. Okay.
So these are the. So let's say jna dhatu. Okay, jna.
Yeah. Okay.
Jna. So if you take jna, then janati. So what is the jna dhatu? What is the dhatu gana?
Yeah.
Jna dhatu. What is the janati? What is dhatu gana? No, bhadi, tudadi, divadi. What is the dhatu gana? What is the gana? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 10. Anybody?
9.
Which is the ninth one? Nama kim tasya ganasya?
Krayadi?
Like krinati. Kriyadi.
Krayadi.
Not krayadi. Kriyadi.
Kriyadi?
Kriyadi. 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 So it will be like kri becomes krinati, jna becomes janati.
Oh, janati.
Janati. So dhatu is jna. So in bhava karmani or karma karmani, what it becomes? Jna becomes jnayate.
Okay.
Mother, if you click on that page symbol, you get the information right there.
Oh yeah. I didn't know that. Thank you. Jna abodhane kriyadi. Kriyadi. Parasmepadi sakarmaka net. Good. Also this one I saw. This is a good, like this all the. This is the dhatu patha. Sequential you can see here on the left. So to the next dhatu in this gana itself.
Oh.
So it starts from the top, right? The bhu dhatu first one, vadi gana, ed and all that. Then this all one means prathama gana, which is vadi gana, one. In that one first gana, dhatu is bhu, and so on. Then the first somewhere it changes to 2. Right? So it becomes 2, as you see, somewhere here. So 1 first gana 1166 and that changes to 2. So 1166. This is the last dhatu of the bhadi gana. That means out of around 2000 dhatus, you see 1166, more than 50% they are in the first gana. And this first gana is easy to understand, like bhavati. Understand means easy to remember the forms. Bhavati, gacchati, pashyati, etc. So more than 50% here. Then you can check the other ones later. And then 10th gana is also a big one, not as big as first, but 1, 4, 6, 10. They make the most of these 2000 dhatus, and these 1, 4, 6, 10. The forms are mostly similar. The gacchati, nashyati, likati, chorayati. So it's easy. Only the other ones, they are a bit different. So maybe not as easy to remember as the 1, 4, 6, 10, but their numbers are very, very less. Okay.
Mother, is there a trick to remember or kind of identify which dhatu gana the dhatu belongs to?
Yeah, just like if you know the vikarana pratyaya, based on the vikarana pratyaya only the gana is determined, right? So by knowing the lat lakara form, it should be easy to identify. Like janati we saw, janati, which sounds like, if you know the dhatu, then it will be easier. Otherwise, if you don't know the dhatu, then it won't be possible. If you think the dhatu is jnana or something jana, then it's not difficult. Then jna, if you know janati, which sounds like krinati, kri dhatu is there is na is added there, krinati, etc. like that. Similarly, nash dhatu is there, nash plus the latlakara form becomes nashyati. So they are all divadigana dhatu, fourth gana, because the vikarana pratyaya there is ya, nashyati. Then the other like swadigana, which is number 5. What is this one? Swadigana.
No,
udaharanam kim? Udaharanam tatra. So if you look here, swadigana shak, for example, shak parasmapadi, shaknoti, we know that, shaknoti, chnoti, and vivrunoti, like that. And then krinati was there, like janati was there, grihnati, that also comes in the kriyadena, grihnati, etc. So based on, if you know this latlakara form, and then it is easy.
dhanyawad.
Sometimes the dhatu itself might contain the letter which looks like the vikarana pratyaya, then it may be confusing sometimes, but those are very rare. Then where are we? उदाहरणं किम् आसीत्? अहं कथां जानामि, मया कथा ज्ञायते.
Thank you, Mahoday.
Next one, Raghu Mahoday. Mitram patram preshayati.
Mitram, tritiya is mitrena. Mitrena. Patraha. So what's the sentence, Mahoday?
Mitram patram preshayati. Mitrena.
Patram.
Patram, because napunskalingam, patram.
I don't know the kriya padam, Mahoday. What does it mean?
Preshayati should be common, right? Aham patram preshayami.
Preshyate.
Preshayati means what? What is the meaning?
Sorry, Mahoday, I don't know.
Preshayati means sending, right? Sending.
Dispatch to send.
Dispatch. Sending. Preshayati. With mitram patram preshayati. Mitrena patram. Now what is the gana of this dhatu? What is the dhatu here first? This looks like what kriyapada? What other kriyapada? This looks like what kriyapada?
Is it like drish? Drish?
Drushya, no, this is latlakara, right? Latlakara.
No.
What is the latlakara? What is the drush form for latlakara?
Pashyati.
Pashyati. So that is, so here become pasha, and that is the only ti here. There is no like a vishesha vikarana.
It's not like
this is like gachati, khadati, like that. This one, but this one looks like what? This one like preshayati. This one looks like, what are the other common kriyapadas we know? New one? Rajeshri Bhagini.
चोरयति पूजयति
पूजयति चोरयति, right? चोरयति पूजयति, पूजयति चोरयति क्षालयति सूचयति, etc. So here yati is there. So in this pujayati, what is the dhatu? Pujayati, what is the dhatu?
पूजा
Puja. So similarly, preshayati also should be, dhatu should be presh. So the presh is the dhatu. Now change it to karmani. Just add that ya vikarana pratyaya and te.
Preshyate.
Mitram patram mitrena patram preshyate. The next one, Neela Bhagini. Mahila shatikam krinati.
Mahila Strilinga. Mahilaya shatika
Krinati is kriyapadam.
Krinati, right? Krinati,
Dhatu, what is the dhatu?
Kri
dhatu.
Yeah, Kri dhatu. Kriyadiganam.
Not kriyadi.
Kriyadiganam.
Krinati. Let's see. I don't know how this is pronounced here. Krinati. This is also Ubhayapadi. Okay.
Kriyate.
Kriyate. So what is the full sentence?
Mahilaya shatika kriyate.
So why is it Mahilaya?
Just Strilinga. Tritiya vibhakti.
So what is the Strilinga Tritiya vibhakti, the right form?
We have to look at it.
Mahilaya.
Mahilaya. Sorry. Mahilaya shatika kriyate.
Uttamam. Anantaram. Next. Dhanyavadah. Prajwala Mohdaya, is your mic working?
Yes. Can you hear me, Mohdaya?
Yes.
Okay,
next
now
one.
it seems to be working.
एषः विषयं शृणोति.
So Esha, so Tritiya of Esha, I don't remember now.
Esha is like Saha. What are the Saha Tritiya Bhakti? Saha Tena Saha becomes Tena. Esha becomes
Etena.
Etena.
And then what was the full sentence?
Esha Vishayam Shrunoti.
Etena Vishayam Shrunyate.
No. First, Etena is okay. Then the Karma Pada was Vishayam. And convert that to Prathama Vibhakti.
So is Vishayam now Pullinga Shabda?
Pullinga, So,
okay.
Prathama Vibhakti.
It's Vishayaha.
Etena Vishayah. In the Shrunoti, what is the dhatu?
Is it Shrun dhatu?
Not Shrun.
No.
This is like Chinoti, right? Chinoti, Shaknoti, like that. Shrunoti.
Swati?
Dhatu is Shru.
Okay, so it's so shrunoti is this kartari form, right? So it's shru dhatu, so shruyate.
Shruyate, good, shruyate. But I would like to show you some speciality about the shru dhatu. Okay, shru dhatu, shrunoti is fine. Now note that the dhatu shru with a refa, and when like this is like pra, right? Pra was also like that. Like your pracha was the dhatu, and in the latla and then those vakaras become pro. Refa changes to ru. So here also refa is a shru has a refa, and it changes to ru here in those four lakaras. Shrunoti, not shrunoti, shrunoti, shru, rukara. So we should not pronounce it as shrunoti, but shrunoti. Then okay, let's look at the bhava karma rupa. Not available, so not yet available. They're not yet printed, but this one becomes shruyate. Shruyate. Now the other interesting thing about the shru is that the dhatu forms, as you see, kriyapada forms, shrunoti, etc., they look like what? Swadi, like chinoti, shaknoti, correct? Yes? However, if you see this, what is the dhatu gana given here?
Bhadi gana.
Bhadi. That is number one, which is like bhavati, khadati, etc. There is no shaknoti in bhadi gana, but though shru is put in the bhadi gana, its forms in kartari, in those four lakaras, become shrunoti, ashrunot, etc. So that no vikarana pratyaya comes for shru dhatu, even though it is put in the bhadi gana. And why is it put in bhadi gana is not clear. This has been traditionally in the dhatu patha, false or put or listed in the bhadi gana, pratama gana. But however, its forms, they look like, or they are actually like shaknoti. What is the next one? Udaharanam, the pustakam. Next one. Are we there?
Mahoday, which one are we referring to? Is the Sanskrit Bharati book?
Sanskrit Bharati Bhasha Pravesha Ditiya Bhaga. Page what? Number...
What page number, Mahoday?
Page number printed 135. Bhavan Mahoday. Bhrata dronim kshalayati. Bhrata dronim kshalayati. अस्ति भ्राता द्रोणीं क्षालयति. Droni is what is droni? That container.
Vessel.
Huh?
Vessel like that.
Vessel. Droni. भ्राता द्रोणीं क्षालयति. भ्राता तृतीया भक्ति no bhrata is like ruka, like pita, right?
Bhatrena.
Not Bhatrena. It is not like Rama, right? Like Pita Shabda.
Dhatra.
Bhratra. Dronim is the Ditiya in the Kartari. Convert that to Prathama. Bhratra. Dronim becomes in the Prathama Vibhakti. What is it? Let me write it here. Bhrata Dronim Bhratra Dronim Kshalayati. Okay. Bhratra. Next one. Dronim becomes
Become Droni.
Droni. Then Kshalayati. This is like Preshayati, Pujayati, Kshalayati, Shalyate. Bhratra Droni Kshalyate. By the brother Droni, that vessel is being washed. Next one we have Masharda.
Yes.
Swami Sevakam Suchayati.
Okay. Swami, can you say the second word, please?
Let me write it here. Swami Sevakam Suchayati.
Okay. So it's going to be Swamina.
Yes. Very good. Swamina.
Sevakaha.
And
now Sejaya. Okay.
Suchayati is like last one we did, like Shalayati, similar one.
Yeah. Shalayaseti.
Huh?
Yate. Shase.
Yes. Suchate, correct.
Shushate. Thank you.
Yes. Very good. Swamina, that was the important one to get. Swamina. So this is like Swamin, Nakaranta Shabda, Swamin, Swamina, Sevakah, Suchate. Uttamam. Okay. Next one, we're coming back to, let's say, Alangan Mode. Bhaktaha Devam Vandate.
भक्तेन देवः वन्द्यते.
समीचीनं. भक्तेन देवः वन्द्यते. विजयन्ति भगिनी. विजेता पुरस्कारं लभते.
Videta, is it?
विजेता.
Oh.
विजेता पुरस्कारं. पुरस्कारम् इत्युक्ते पारितोषिकं, बहुमानं. पुरस्कारं लभते. लभते आत्मनेपदे लभधातु. लभते.
विजेता.
Jeta is like bhrata, like jeta, bhrata, pita.
Oh, so vijetra पुरस्कारः लभ्यते.
Yes. Vijetra पुरस्कारः लभ्यते. So let me see if there are many, but I think we covered the examples here. There is santati pratishtham vindate, ardhanah dhanam yachate, shishya gurum sevate, jana indrajalam vikshante, shishuh aharam apekshate, balah chitram alokate. So coming back to the little bit next one is so we looked at this karmani prayoga. Now bhave prayoga is also same. Only thing is that in bhave prayoga the prayoga is called bhave. Because there is no karma pada. The akarmaka kriya pada santi. Akarmaka kriya pada examples, there are many, like intransitive words. Which examples are, so where we have this guru who mitram patram preshayati, so all these we saw there is a karma pada. But if there is no karma pada, where the kriya pada does not expect the karma pada to convey its meaning, because the kriya itself is enough, there is no karma pada there. Like hasati, bala hasati, chhatrah ramate, so all these are akarmaka kriyapadas. So when there are akarmaka kriyapadas in a sentence, when that is converted to in its passive form, then in Sanskritam it is called bhave prayoga, not karmani prayoga. So this where it says bhava karma rupani because it could be bhave or karmani prayoga based on what it is, right? Based on whether the dhatu is sakarmaka dhatu or akarmaka dhatu. For example, shru dhatu. What is the shru dhatu? Is akarmaka or sakarmaka? Shru dhatu is akarmaka or sakarmaka dhatu?
Sakarmaka.
Sakarmaka dhatu, because it needs the
Karma pada.
Yatha aham gitam shrunomi, etc. In that case, if it is converted into karmani, it's called karmani prayoga. Then kridati, we have kridati, that is akarmaka dhatu. Balah kandukena kridati, not kandukam kridati, kandukena kridati, there it is a akarmaka. Balah kandukena kridati. So then when it is converted into passive, so then we have balena kandukena kridyate. Balena kandukena kridyate. Note that there both are in the tritiya vibhakti. This is another thing what we need to know, that in a vakyam, then we have seen this simple small vakyani, yatha balah vidyalayam gacchati, athva balah phalam khadati, athva balah hasati, etc. but there could be other words also in the sentence. Yatha balah pustakam pathati. This is the example, right? Balah pustakam pathati. Now there could be other words in the sentence. For example, balah kutra pathati. So there could be other questions on the kriya pada. Yatha balakah गृहे पुस्तकं पठति, right? So balak or balah गृहे, not गृहे pustakam pathati. Now if you convert this to karmani, what will happen now? Bala becomes balena. Pustakam, you know, pustakam becomes napunsakam. So that remains pustakam. Pathati becomes
Pathyate.
Pathyate. Balayena pustakam pathate. Now what will happen to Gruhe then? Gruhe remains Gruhe only. Balena Gruhe pustakam pathate. Note that when we change a sentence from karmani or bhave, from kartari to karmani or bhave, then the kartrupadam and karma padam, karma padam, this one, kartrupadam and karma padam, they, and of course kriya padam also, they change. And in the nama pada, kartrupadam changes to tritiya, karma padam changes to prathama vibhakti, but the other words which are not kartrupadam or karma padam, they do not change the vibhakti, they remain in the same vibhakti. But if kartrupadam or karma padam has a visheshanam, adjective, then they also change because they are the visheshana. If balah is, we have a sundarah balah, sundarah balah gruhe pustakam pathati. Suppose that is a sentence, then sundara also changes to sundarena. Sundarena balena pustakam pathyate gruhe. Sundarena balena. Suppose pustakam has another adjective. Pustakam, what could be the adjective? Pustaka adjective. We'll take Vishala, simple example. Visheshana Vishala, let's say. So here, Balaha Grahe Vishalam Pustakam. Vishala is not exactly appropriate, but to keep it simple, we'll take it. So, Balaha Grahe Vishalam Pustakam Pathati. So if that is a sentence, we change that to Karmani, then we have Sundarena Balena Vishalam Pustakam Pathyate. Vishala being adjective, it also takes the Napunsaka and the Napunsaka Prathama Ditya remains same. So Vishalam Pustakam Pathyate. Then Gruhe remains Gruhe, and if Gruhe has the Visheshanam, then that Visheshana also does not change the Vibhakti. Sundarena Balena Pustakam Pathyate Kutra Gruhe. Kasmin Gruhe? Somewhere like Unnate Gruhe. Whatever.
So Mahodaya, Gruhe comes in the end?
No. I'm just putting it. Gruhe could be anywhere, right? Gruhe could any word can be anywhere in the sentence here in this example because they have the vachana vibhakti, then it is easy to know the relationship between the words. I think this you already know, right? So in a Sanskrit sentence, usually if you take Balaha Pustakam Patati, Balaha Pustakam, or let's say Grantha, because Grantha is Pullinga. Grantham Patati. Okay. So here, can we change the order of the words or not in the sentence? Can we say Balaha Patati Grantham, Grantham Balaha Patati, Patati Grantham Balaha, Patati Balaha Grantham? So you can put anywhere, any word anywhere, its meaning remains same. Same thing, if we change this, also if you put like Visheshanam also, like Sundaraha. Now here there is a problem. Sundaraha, not problem. Sundaraha Balaha Grantham Patati, because we have the Sundaraha also Visheshanam. We know Visheshanam because it has the same Linga Vachana Bhakti as the Bala, Kartrupadam. So Sundaraha Balaha Grantham Patati. Now if you put Balaha Grantham Patati Sundaraha, it is okay, though it might sound weird. Especially in Kavyam, it can happen. Sundara can come anywhere, Balaha can come anywhere, Grantham can come anywhere. Grantham can be like Vishalam Grantham Patati. Now we know Vishalam is the Visheshana of Grantham because again Linga Bhakti Vachana they are same. So you can put Vishalam in the beginning, Vishalam Sundaraha Balaha Grantham Patati. That's when we are talking it's weird, but its meaning remains same. And especially in Kavyam these are common. However, at least let's forget Kavya, and at least when we are talking, we can put Sundaraha Bala Vishalam Grantham Patati or Sundara Bala Grantham Vishalam Patati. As long as these are quite close, Grantham Vishalam Patati, it's easy for us to understand even while in Gadya or in the speaking. Balaha Sundaraha Vishalam Grantham Patati. So, or Balaha Sundaraha Patati Grantham Vishalam. So these are easy to understand and they can be anywhere. Now similarly, if you convert that to Karmani also, Sundarena Balena Vishalaha Grantha Pathyate. So this also you can throw the words anywhere. So similarly, if you even add Gruhe also, that Gruhe can be anywhere. Gruhe can be in the beginning, Gruhe can be at the end, Gruhe can be in the middle, anywhere in between even between the Visheshanas. Again, that's not between the Visheshana. Usually we find in the Kavyas, but speaking, if you put Visheshana, Vishesham together, it is easy. Sundarena Bala Gruhe Vishala Grantha Pathyate, like that. Sundarena Balena Vishala Grantha Pathyate Gruhe Pathyate. Anywhere you can put. This is possible because in Sanskritam and many other languages are also there like this, that the inflection or that vibhakti is baked into the form of the word itself, right? Gruhe. Here the Saptami vibhakti, that A, Gruhe itself indicates that vibhakti. It's not Gruha and A. So those are not two. They are not two different words. What is that vibhakti is part or embedded or baked into that form of the word. Unlike in English, we are allowed to say in the house. So in the house, they are three different words. So we cannot throw them around. Like house will come first and in the come at the end. It's not possible because in the house that becomes one, I don't know what is called phrase or predicate or something. So that goes together. We can throw in the house together. You can shuffle it around, but you cannot separate in the house separately and throw them around. shuffle them around. So here this is the how this Sanskrit language, but there are other languages also where this vibhakti or the inflection is built or baked into the word, so which helps in putting it anywhere. But note that this is, when we say they can be shuffled around, this is not always true, in the sense if it is visheshana visheshanam, visheshya visheshanam, it is fine, kriyapada, all this. But if there are like describers like Sundarah Balaha Vishalam Grantham Eva Patati, Eva, if you are suppose Eva or Api. So such describing, or you can say auxiliary words, Sundara, then those cannot be shuffled around, because if you shuffle them around, then the meaning changes. Sundara Bala Grantham Vishalam Grantham Eva Patati. So we want to say, or let's say, forget Sundara. Balaha Grantham Eva Patati. So boy is reading the book only. So I want to say, Balaha Eva Grantham Patati. Boy only reads the book. Balaha Grantham Patati Eva. He reads book, certainly. So here if you change the position of Eva, then the meaning is going to change. So it is not like universally, it is not universal thing that you can just, in Sanskritam, you can just change the order of the words, any word in a sentence. But usually this Namapada, Kriyapada can be changed. So Bhave Prayoga. Bhave Prayoga we have Hasati, Udahanam, Akarmaka Kriyapadam. Hasati. Ramaha Hasati. So this does not need Karma Pada. So when you convert that, there is some English word for that. I forgot what it is, some unwise or something. It's not called passive. But I don't remember. Okay, let's say it's converted to passive wise. Ramaha Hasati. What will it become? The rules remain same. Kartrupadam is Ramaha. So that changes to what vibhakti?
Ramena.
Ramena. Ramena. Hasati becomes
Hasyate.
Hasyate. Ramena Hasyate. In English, we generally don't use this kind of prayoga, I guess. So if you literally try to say Ramena Hasyate, it will be laughed by Rama, something like that. Right? Is that right, Masharada?
I'm trying to think of a sentence we would use that in.
Yeah.
Laughed by, like in the audience or something. So the play was good, so it was laughed by Rama. Be more like laughed at.
Yeah, there is no laughed at here. He is just laughing. So Ramena Hasyate. But these Bhave Prayoga, these are very common in Sanskritam. And you take another Akarmaka, another example. Gacchati is also Sakarmaka. Kridati we saw. Balaha Kridati. Balena Kridyate. And similarly, Khelati also Akarmaka. Then take the ramate also. Ramate.
tishtati.
Huh?
Tishtati. Akarmakadadu. Tishtati.
Which one? Ichhati? Ichhati. Ichhati. What is? No, ichhati is sakarmaka. Kimapi ichhami ham. And then pruchhati is also sakarmaka. Chhatra prashnam pruchhati. Then ramate, take the atmanepadi ramate, that is akarmaka. Then this becomes ramyate. Then you have ramate enjoys, some balaha ramate, bala ramate. Then modate is also there. Modate, he enjoys. Balaha modate. Modate becomes now. Let's say dhatu is mud. Okay. Remember again. Let's go back to dhatu. Now, if you dhatu is mud and it is mud vadigana, if you take this one, because it is mud, it becomes mudyate, not modyate. So balaha modate in akarmaka becomes bhave prayoga becomes
balena
balena mudyate. Now one balena mudyate. Chalati, another example. Chalati is akarmaka. Again, balaha chalati, balena bhave prayoga. Balena chalati becomes
chalyate. Is it chalyate?
chalyate. Means it will be moved by the boy. Balaha chalati, boy moves. Balena chalyate, it will be moved. What will be moved? He himself is moving. Moved by or moving action is done by bala. Moving is done by bala.
What about grow, Mahodaya? The plant grows.
Vardhate, can you use vardhate?
Is that akarmaka?
Yes. Vardhate. Yes. Vardhate, what is the dhatu?
Vridd.
Is it vridd?
Vruddha dhatu, correct. So then the karmani prayoga becomes, bhave prayoga becomes vruddha dhatu. Bhave becomes
Vrudyate.
Vrudyate. You look here. Vruddha becomes Vrudyate. Then the other dhatus we know, the vartate. Vartate also common we know. The other one we should know is bhavati. Vartate, let's talk about vartate. Vartate, dhatu is vrut, then it becomes vrutyate. Vartate means exists, right? Akarmaka, bhadi. Vrutu vartane means it behaves or exists. atmanepadi bhavadi. Bhave prayoga becomes vrutyate. Now bhavati dhatu is bhu. So bhavati is also akarmaka. So bhavati becomes bhuyate, etc. Okay. Bhuyate. So we'll take an example. Bhuyate. Kim suryodaya bhavati. So what will it change to? Bhave prayoga. So we'll have to just remember whether it's akarmaka, sakarmaka. If it is sakarmaka, we'll say karmani prayoga. If it is akarmaka, we'll say bhave prayoga. So suryodaya bhavati. What will be the bhave prayoga of this vakya? Suryodaya bhavati. So what is the rule now? What is the kartrupadam in suryodaya bhavati?
Suryodaya.
Kartrupadam. So what is the rule in changing it to karmani or bhave? Kartrupada vibhakti changes to what?
Okay.
Suryodaye.
Suryodayena.
Suryodayena bhuyate. That's it. So it sounds weird, but that is the prayoga in bhave. Suryodayena bhuyate. There is no karma pada, nothing. Similarly, you can say aham bhavami. Aham. Let's say we'll say it is akarmaka. So what we can say aham kutra bhavami, right? Aham gruhe bhavami. So then change to bhave prayogana. Aham gruhe bhavami.
Maya grihe bhuyate.
Maya gruhe bhuyate. Now one important thing about bhave prayoga, let's say so what example we saw just now. Bhavati was there, another one was hasati. Let's take hasati. Balaha hasati was there, example. Its bhave prayoga becomes balena hasyate. Now let's say bahuvachana prayoga. Balaha, kartri, what will become? Balaha hasanti, right? Balaha hasanti. Now we want to convert that to bhave prayoga. What will be the bhave prayoga? Balaha changes to
Balaihi. Balaihi.
Balaihi. Kriyapadam hasanti changes to
Hashyante.
Hasyate.
Hashyante.
Now here the question comes whether it should be bahuvachana, ekavachana, dvivachana, what it is now. Yeah, we know that it should be, it takes the ya, the vikarana pratyaya, and then te and atmayapadi. Now question is, because there is no karma pada, there is a question now. If there is a karmani prayoga, karma pada asti chet, then there is no question. Then this will become the purusha and vachana of kriya pada will be as per the karma pada. But here there is no karma pada. So what is the purusha vachana of this? What should it become?
Ekavachanameva.
Ekavachanameva. So this by default, balai hasyate. It is ekavachana. Because there is no karma pada. Now you also take the example of aham hasami. Aham hasami. So in this, bhave prayoga aham changes to maya. Now hasami changes to what? If there is no karma pada, if there is karma pada, then karma pada kriya pada, we know that it changes the form to purusha and vachana, just like aham chitram pashyami or aham chitram pashyami. So here we are changing to maya chitram drishyate, because why drishyate? Because drishyate is the prathama purusha ekavachana, because of karma padam chitram, or chitrani. If it is aham chitrani maya chitrani drishyante, there drishyante becomes prathama purusha bahuvachana because of chitrani. Similarly, if it is aham tvam pashyami, then because it is tvam, in karmani becomes maya tvam becomes what is the drishyase, right? Because madhyama purusha ekavachana because of tvam. Similarly, aham yushman pashyami maya yuyam drishyadve, right? So because of madhyama purusha bahuvachana. Similarly, as per the karma pada, the purusha and vachana of kriya pada is changing according to karma pada. But here there is no karma pada itself. In the bhave prayoga there is no karma pada. So what happens to kriya pada? So it always remains prathama purusha ekavachana. Always prathama purusha ekavachana. Aham hasami maya hasyate means the laughing kriya action is being done by me. Laughing is done by me. So when we say that laughing is done by me, laughing is done by you, laughing is done by many people, laughing is done by us. So laughing is not going to change. Laughing is going to remain same. Yeah, its lakara or kala can change. It can become bhuta kala, bhavishyat kala, etc. But purusha vachana is going to remain prathama purusha ekavachana. So this is even easier. Bhave prayoga. Maya hasyate, tvaya hasyate, yushmabhi hasyate, etai hasyate, tai hasyate, bhavadbhi hasyate, or it could be dvivachan also. Avabhyam hasyate, yuvabhyam hasyate, tabhyam hasyate, anything. Okay? So the kartrupadam could be in any vachana, linga, vibhakti, doesn't matter. In bhave prayoga, kriyapada will be always prathama purusha ekavachana. Okay. What else? Any question? No question. Okay.
One question, Mahadev. So for this akarmaka dhatu, so is it now like in this karmani form there is only one prathama purusha ekvachana, and are the rest of the forms not used? Like, are they used in any case?
If it is bhave?
Yeah, if it is bhave, so this hasyate, so
yeah, they are not useful. They are not used, but yeah, they can be derived, but they are not used.
Okay, they exist, but then they are not used. There aren't any cases they need to be used. Okay.
Yeah, good question. Okay. Another one auxiliary topic here is let's say, no, it took the example of chalati. Balaha chalati. this is akarmaka, right? Chalati. So what is the bhave prayoga? Balena chalyate. Just also remember that if there are other namapadas in this sentence which are not kartrupada and karmapada, their vibhakti does not change. One example we saw, and another one you can say Guruhu Chatraya Pustakam Dadati. Let's say Guruhu Chatraya Pustakam Dadati. So what are you going to change this to? Karmani or bhave?
Karmani.
Karmani. Okay. Karmani, because there is a karma pada here. What will it change to in karmani?
So is it guru?
Guruna. Guruna. Chatraya.
Remains Chatraya.
Chatraya.
That Pustakam Dadyate. No.
Pustakam.
Dadyate.
Not dadyate. Look up.
It's
Dhatu is.
Okay, Dahyate. Is it Dahyate?
No, there is some special here. Diyate.
Diyate. Okay.
Guruna Chatraya Pustakam Diyate. Da dhatu become Diyate. Guruhu Chatraya Pustakam Diyate. So the Guruna Chatraya Pustakam Diyate. There could be other namapada in this, like Vidyalaye Guruna Chatraya Pustakam Diyate. Atva Syutat Guruna Gruhe Chatraya Pustakam Diyate. Any other namapadas which are not kartrupada kramapada, they do not change the which are not kartrupada karmapada, they do not change the bhakti. Now guru maybe there could be other in the kartri prayoga, there could be other word, other namapada which could be in the tritiya bhakti also, right? Because tritiya can be used in as a karana sadhana. Guruhu, for example, hastena, he is giving it by his hand. Okay. Guruhu hastena chatraya pustakam dadati. In this case, if it is changed to karmani, what will happen? Guruna is fine, chatraya, all that is fine. What will become to hastena?
So it remains hastena.
Remains hastena. Why?
Because it is not a karma pada.
Not karma pada, not kartrupada or karma pada. It is a karana. Karana means instrument. So it's not karta because it's not doing the action, and it is not karma pada also. So here guru is a kartrupada, pustaka is karma pada, only they are being affected. Same thing with the Ramaha banena shatrum marayati. So in that also banena is a karanam. So Ramena Ramaha banena shatrum marayati. If you convert that into karmani, then what happens? Ramena Ramaha banena shatrum marayati. Convert the, what will happen?
It's Ramena banena shatruhu ahate. So what?
Marayati is
marayate.
Aryate. Or better is hanti. Hanti is a common example which is used. Hanti is again killing. Hanti. Hanyate. Ramena banena shatru hanyate. Okay, so banena does not change there. Now coming to this example, balah chalati, balena chalyate. Now we know that chalati is okay, that is one. Now but there are other sentences like balah vahanam chalayati. Here chalati is used in this example, chalayati is used in this example. There are two different dhatus. They are not the same dhatu. This chalayati is derived from the chala dhatu. Now there are one thing, important thing, if some of you may already know, that okay, let's come to that now. Chalayati, it looks like what other kriyapada? Chalayati. Chalati looks like khadati, right? Chalati looks like khadati, gacchati, pashyati, etc. Right? Dhavati. But chalayati looks like what?
Chorayati.
Chorayati, pujayati, etc. Okay. So this chalati, khadati, etc. we know that this is in the bhavadigana and pujayati is in the churadigana, number 10, because it is ayati, like it's pujayati. So chalayati also belongs to number 10, right? Churadigana. But this one chalati is number 1 now. Pujayati, kshalayati, suchayati, they are the puja, sucha, kshala, etc. They are the dhatus for these pujayati, etc. Right? But for chalayati, chala is the dhatu, right? That is correct. And this chala dhatu belongs to churadigana. However, there is a difference between this chala dhatu, puja dhatu. What is the difference? This puja, kshala, and suchet, etc. they, in their original form itself, they belong to churadigana or the 10th gana. But whereas chala, it is derived dhatu. It is not the original dhatu. This chala is not original. It is derived. Derived from what? Derived from some other dhatu, which is chala dhatu. It is derived dhatu, and after it is derived, after its form changes to chala, then it belongs to churadigana or the 10th one. But in its original form, it is number 1, bhadigana. But the meanings are different, right? Chalati meaning is different, chalayati meaning is different. Here is chalayati, somebody is moving somebody else. Okay? Whereas in the first one, chalati, that karta itself is moving. So balaha vahanam chalayati, bala is not moving. Bala is making vahana to move. Okay? In the balaha chalati, what is the kartrupadam? Bala chalati.
Bala.
In the balaha vahanam chalayati. In this, what is the kartrupadam?
Bala.
Balaha.
Balaha is a kartrupadam. Why?
Because the Bala is doing the action.
What action?
Chalayati.
Yeah, chalayati means making something to move. Okay?
Right.
But actually, what is making the movement?
Vahanam.
Vahanam. The actual action is being done by a vahana. Okay? However, here the means moving is actual movement is being done by vahana, but chala action is not moving, it is making something to move. So that making something to move is the action. That action is being done by bala. So here such derived ones, dhatus, are called preranarthaka dhatu. Preranarthaka. Prerana means instigating, right? Somebody. Preranarthaka dhatus, these are derived ones from the other ones. Whereas these one, pujayati, kshalayati, suchayati, chintayati, so these are not derived, these are not preranarthaka dhatu. They originally belong to that churadigana. They are not imported from some other dhatu. They are there previously only. If they are coming from some other dhatu and then becoming the churadigana, then they are preranarthaka dhatu, like this chalayati. So every dhatu, every action has also its counterpart, and in this form, when it is its preranarthaka form, right? It is derived form. So chalayati, like this. Chalati chalayati, khadati khadayati, patati pathayati. Patati, we know that. Patati is bala patati, bala himself is reading. But pathayati means is making somebody else to read. Means basically you are teaching. Saha pathayati, sakim chatran pathayati. He teaches the, literally meaning he makes them to read. But that means teaching. So that is for the bhadigana. Similarly nashyati we have nashyati, andhakaraha nashyati, but its preranarthaka form chalayati, we have nashayati, nashyati nashayati. Nashayati means he destroys something. Andhakara nashyati, this is nashyati is akarmaka, like chalati only. Balaha chalati akarmaka, but when you make it this one chalayati, it becomes sakarmaka. He has to move something, right? He has to make something to move. Balaha vahanam chalayati. Similarly nashyati itself is destroyed, like andhakara nashyati. But saha devaha athva guru andhakaram nashayati. So deva is destroying the andhakara, that becomes sakarmaka. So keep this in mind, like balaha. So when we say balaha chalati, that becomes to bhave, balena chalyate. But now balaha vahanam chalayati, here it is sakarmaka. When we change to the other voice passive, then it becomes karmani, not bhave. So what will be the bhave prayoga of chalayati? Balaha vahanam chalayati. The rules are same. Kartrupadam vibhakti changed to tritiya. Karmapadam vibhakti changed to pratama. Balaha becomes
Alena.
Vahanam becomes pratama.
Vahanam.
Balena vahanam, because napunskalingam. Chalayati becomes. Now this will act like churadiganiya dhatu. Chorayati, pujayati. Pujayati, what is the karmani prayoga? Pujyate. Because dhatu is puj. Similarly chorayati, choryate. Similarly chalayati becomes
chalyate.
Chalyate. Balena vahanam chalyate. So when you see this chalati or chalyate, you should know the difference. So sometimes it's confusing that they look similar or sound similar, but the meaning is different. Here we have chalyate, something is moving itself, but chalyate, it's in the preranarthaka rupa, derived form, and something is being moved by somebody here. बालेन वाहनं चाल्यते. So if you know this derived form of any dhatu like chalati, chalayati, then you will know that in the derived form it will look like chalayati, chalyate. This will be the first letter will be usually different in the derived form. Like cha becomes cha, e becomes a sometimes, o becomes o sometimes, or I sometimes. Now, what if the original dhatu itself is churadi gana? If it is different gana, then then it is derived. If it is originally it belongs to some other gana, not 10th gana, then its derived form comes into 10th gana. Derived means preranarthaka derivation. There are other derivations also, but now we are focusing on the preranarthaka derivation. So, but what if the originally itself the dhatu is in the 10th gana, like pujati? Now this is the swarthe prayoga. Swarthe means saha, we can say bhaktah devam pujayati. Right? Bhakta is what is it? Bhakta is worshipping Deva. Bhaktah devam pujayati. So this is not preranarthaka. This is called swarthe. Swarthe means in its own sense, not in the instigating sense, not preranarthaka. In its own original form it is being used. Saha bhaktah devam pujayati. This is plain sentence, puja dhatu being in the churadigana. Originally it is being used like that. So what now, what will happen to it? It's what should be its preranarthaka form. Chalati becomes chalayati, and preranarthaka becomes pujayati, remains pujayati only. Remains pujayati. So we don't know unless we know the context. Bhaktah devam pujayati. Generally it makes the sense that the bhakta is doing the puja, worshipping that. But is he making somebody else to make the worship somebody? It could be, but the forms will look same. Pujati. However, in the karmani it becomes pujyate. Now why I came here was because of mud dhatu. Modate is the kartari prayoga, and also in the simple mud dhatu we just now saw it is in the, I think it is, yeah, modate is there. Okay, but if you convert that to preranarthaka dhatu, kartari prayoga saha modate, balha modate, karmani bhave becomes tena mudyate. But what if it is preranarthaka? So modate in kartari prayoga preranarthaka becomes what? What is its form? Let's see the review on here. Maybe it is here. Okay, anyway, so let's finish this. So it modayati. preranaarthaka, like chalate becomes chalayati, modate. In the after derivation to preranaarthaka, it becomes modayati. So now modate was akarmaka, now modayati becomes akarmaka. So modate, bala modate, he himself is enjoying, but modayati is enjoying, he is giving, making somebody else to enjoy. Modayati, he is giving some, he is making somebody else happy here. Modayati. So balaha mataram modayati or pitaram modayati. So bala is making mata happy. Bala mataram modayati. Now if you change that to karmani, now modate if you change to bhave, then become mudyate. Balena mudyate. So bala is becoming happy. But modayati, balena mata, no, balaha mataram modayati becomes in karmani, becomes balena mata modyate. Modyate. So such prayogas you might come across while you are reading some book or something. So keep this in mind. Sometimes you might say mudyate, sometimes you might see modyate. So you should know the difference, why it has become mudyate. Don't think that it is a printing mistake or something, typo. So just like chalyate, chalyate, mudyate, modyate, like this the forms could be there. In this case it will be karmani, but it is the preranaarthaka prayoga rupa of that dhatu, original dhatu. Modayati becomes modayati. Modate becomes modayati. Okay. Any question? We can stop here. अस्तु विरमामः. नमस्कारः. धन्यवादः.